The term Winds of Winter is a sensitive one to a lot of people for a lot of reasons. So let's try and handle this topic with integrity. Now, since 2011, when Dance of Dragons was released, there's been 14 years of mistrust, false promises, and deception. So it's understandable why fans would be frustrated and even angry at the situation that we're in. But having said that, I think there's two reasons why we don't have Winds of Winter, let alone A Dream of Spring. The first big reason is that there's a lot of characters. In A Dance with Dragons, you've got 15 main characters, which is a lot to deal with. And in the previous book, A Feast for Crows, you've got 13 main characters. And the reason why I bring up A Feast for Crows is that the events that happen in A Feast for Crows happen simultaneously with the events that happen in A Dance with Dragons. And the characters that are in A Feast for Crows are not in A Dance with Dragons. And the characters that are in A Dance with Dragons are not in A Feast for Crows. So essentially, you've got 28 main characters that you have to try and write into the next book, which is a huge problem that George R. R. Martin has to deal with. The second big reason is that there's still world building that needs to be done. We've already got, the Nine Wonders of Game of Thrones. We've got Valyrian Steel Swords. We've got the characters, the locations, Essos and Westeros. We've got all these things, but in order to be able to finish this story, there's still new artifacts, new locations, and new characters that need to be introduced to be able to finish this story. Now, I know we're trying to actually finish this story, but in order to be able to finish this story, there are new things that need to be incorporated into it in order to actually bring it to a close.